What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be swapping the Integra engine again because the B20 blew up, so we got another B20. No, I'm just kidding, we got Enrique and we're going to go for the first drive with this new setup.
Yeah, I'm going to drive the car for the first time after the engine was swapped. I'm excited to drive for the first time. I don't know what's going to happen.
You don't really get to drive the Integra a lot. You did drive the B18 obviously because that was your daily before, and now with the B20 it's going to be completely different. So you're gonna see the difference right away.
Yeah, I mean, you already drove it for like, I don't know, a couple weeks, and now you know how it feels.
Yeah.
For me, it's gonna be a different experience on the handling and how the engine drives, like overall. Cause last engine we had, which is this right here, it used to jerk a lot, you know, and the mounts on the engine were garbage. So I'm just excited to try it out.
It's gonna be a lot better, but I promise you, we're about to get in and we're gonna go to a nice spot, get some nice shots. You already know I gotta kill it with the edits, so we're gonna do that right now.
Yep, let's do it. Let's get into this, boys. All right, so this is my first drive, like we were just saying, and I'm ready to start this baby up. Put this beautiful Sparco steering wheel. All right, it's in. We only get the Gucci stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some real G shit right here. Cap. Feels nice. I mean, it starts right away. Like, that's one thing that I noticed. It just starts right away. It doesn't take too long to start, just like the other one. First thing I noticed when I get in the car, I gotta check engine light on. Angel, what the f, bro? I thought you were supposed to do this right.
Alright, so
just kidding. Since
it's running the B18 ECM, it throws the check engine light on because the engine's running a little bit lean still, so I gotta buy a fuel pressure regulator, spike up the fuel pressure to correct and make sure the check engine light goes away.
Good thing you're telling me because I was about to send it, bro.
I mean, you can send it, but don't go too high up, just to be safe.
So just take it easy then?
Just have fun with it, enjoy the car, but don't redline it, don't fucking bang gears and everything, because I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a Honda engine, it's really reliable. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but just to be safe, because our luck, the engine will probably blow up like the moment you step on the gas, because it's running a little bit lean.
Yeah, and you say you fixed this shit too, right? The alignment?
I did it by eye, but it's still pretty close to being perfect. I didn't even measure anything. I just looked at the tie rods and just shipped it.
All right, let's do this, guys. Let's do this, boys. Yeah, it feels like halfway it barely engages.
I gotta raise up the catching point on the clutch.
I'm getting used to the clutch. I've driven this car in a lot. And I'm getting used to this, bro. I'm used to the Mustang clutch, so this thing is like from a Mustang 5.0 to a 98 Integra. It's a big jump.
Yeah, this clutch it's so light, it feels like you're driving an automatic.
It's easy to drive. Also, I'm noticing right away that the car doesn't jerk anymore.
Yeah, because the axle's not broken anymore. So all the motor mounts have been replaced, so it's a completely different machine.
Yeah, it drives so smooth too.
With it, the tie rods, so the steering's a little bit sharper. You're gonna notice that right away.
It's tighter.
It's gonna be tighter. Also, we replaced the rack and the power steering pump. It's definitely gonna be a little more responsive.
Yeah, it feels tighter, bro. Like, it feels like a race car. Oh, this feels nice, bro. This feels nice, makes me happy. I don't know, but there's something about 90s cars, bro. Like, just the way they feel, the way they're made out of the interiors. Like, I don't know, bro. It's nice. This is classic. It's
sensational.
And you were saying that this engine, the B20, revs a little bit lower. Lower, yeah.
So, like, red line on this one would start around 300 RPMs. On the B18, the red line starts at 7,000, so it's just a little bit lower.
Yeah, when it downshifts, the first time downshifting, it downshifts so smooth. It downshifts so smooth, bro. You have no clue, bro. That way back's gonna be fun.
We're getting to the fun stuff now.
Hopefully we don't break anything and we don't crash. Nah, I don't crash, man. What fucking, bro? What you talking about, bro?
Hear the rubbing?
Race car, baby. Se maneja bien chingón esta madre. It drives so nice. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the way you used to drive it was shit. Now it's on point. 100%, baby. 100% Swift. It's funny, we're not even going that fast, and it feels like we're going fast as bro.
Because the car's so light.
Yeah, the car's so light.
And it turns so sharp that it makes you feel the G's.
Yeah, exactly. But something something about slow cars, bro. Like driving through back roads like this, I don't know, it makes it more fun.
Yeah, I feel like you can go a little bit faster with the slow car than a fast car, because with the fast car, it's more expensive and you're more worried about crashing the car, so you're not pushing it as much. But with a lighter car, you don't care, just sending it.
Definitely a lot of rubbing.
We made it to the spot. So this tire in the rear is the one that rubs the most. Let me see. We already have the new fender, but
we were just busy and lazy.
Yeah, I was just doing the engine stuff, so we didn't have time to actually replace the fender. But as you can see, it's cracked and it's pushed a little bit down, so it's rubbing on this tire as well.
This fender's good though. This fender's killer right here. To help me do this shit.
This one came out clean as hell. I mean, it's gonna be hard to make the car look clean when I do the shots right now, but we'll give it a try. Teamwork. Okay, so just by driving this car right now, we found a few things that still need to be upgraded. We gotta fix this fender right here for sure, because this is rubbing into the side right here. I've noticed by driving this car that the brakes are a little bit warped, so they either have to be machined or we have to upgrade the rotors. We want to flush out the brake fluid because it's probably never been flushed out and it probably has a lot of moisture on it. We got to figure out how to adjust the suspension a little bit better so it doesn't rub on the rear. We might have to add a little bit of camber, at least like 2.5 degrees, maybe 1.5 degrees. Also, that's better for cornering, because once you're going around a corner, the car tends to positively camber in. So we want to camber out the wheels a little bit to counter that and have better grip going around the corners. We still have a few warning lights on our cluster, so we got to fix that as well. The SRS light's still on. I'm gonna delete the passenger side airbag and also bypass the wiring harness on the driver's side, since we have an aftermarket steering wheel. Obviously needs a lot of cosmetic work. I hate how the headlights look. They look horrible. That's one of the things that I hate the most about this car right now, those headlights.
Yeah, so we're gonna need sway bars as well for the suspension. We wanna adjust the camber so there's less rubbing. So we're probably gonna go with control arms so we can adjust the camber and all that shit as well. For the wrap, we have many ideas. We're brainstorming some options. The Integra looks really, really nice when it's black. A clean black, of course, not shitty like this one. But we also have like many variants of the midnight purple, so we're still thinking about it. And he was just telling me about some other ideas that he has in mind. But we gotta think more about that shit. So what do you think about it? Are we gonna make it a show car, track car? What's the main thing you want to do to it?
For me personally, I would love for this car to handle insanely around the corners, be sharp as hell, be able to like keep up with the Mustangs, because I know the Mustangs got the speed advantage, but I want to be able to keep up with the Mustang. I know you want to make it look good. I also want to make it look good, but I know that's your main thing. You like aesthetics before performance, over performance.
Cosmetics, yeah. For me, I want to make it a show car and all that, you know, put in show car competitions and all that, because this car has a lot of potential for it.
I'm ready to drive it now. I mean, I've driven it before, so I know what it feels like, but I'm gonna give him a little taste.
Life ahead of me, bro. Successful life ahead of me. Hey, you throw this car too much.
I'm going light. I'm just cruising, bro.
just so you guys know, this thing has no airbags. But look at this, it's supercharged. All the brakes, huh?
Yeah, so we're not even pushing it. We're just like cruising around, just having a little fun with it, but it was pretty chill for the main part. I don't want to push it too much because the tires are rubbing a little bit too much and we got the extra weight, so yeah, definitely don't want to rub on the tires that much. But yeah, we're going home right now. That was it for this adventure. It was a nice experience.
It was a pleasure.
These aren't even the fun roads yet, but we'll get to those later when we have a little bit more mods and more confidence in the vehicle, when it's not running as lean.
Boy, so, you just sent it like a little bit too hard, bro. I feel like
I was chilling, bro.
I feel like you're too confident with this car, bro.
I feel like I wasn't pushing it hard. I go crazy sometimes.
Yeah, I try to go crazy.
See you guys.